Hey guys, it's Melanie, and today I have a review for you of a couple of candles from a company called Orange Rose. So this is an independent vendor, and the owner of the company, whose name is Martina, actually reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if I wanted to review a couple of her candles. And I said, sure. But I also, I always make sure that vendors know that I am 100% honest in my reviews. So just because something is sent to me doesn't mean that I'm necessarily just going to give it, thumbs up reviews because the product was free. I'm a firm believer in being honest because, if it can help someone improve their product, I think that that's really important and useful information for vendors. So Martina also, by the way, she doesn't just make candles. She actually makes soaps and bath salts and a few other products as well. So she's just incredibly creative, and these candles here, she actually pours them herself. She comes up with, the different fragrance concoctions and just, kind of pours her heart and soul into the candles, which I think is really cool. I certainly am not someone who has patience in that department, coming up with different scent combinations and stuff. I like that stuff to be done for me, so I certainly appreciate her creativity in that area. Martina was nice enough to let me choose the two fragrances that I was going to be reviewing for you guys. So I obviously chose the hazelnut coffee, which you see to the right, and then the passion fruit and guava, which you see to the left. And right next to the passion fruit and guava is actually the lid that comes with both the candles. So I propped that up there so that you guys could see the lid. So in terms, I'm just going to kind of run through everything from packaging to labeling to, the overall performance and the quality of the wax and the fragrance and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the packaging. The packaging itself, to me, I feel I think these candles would actually do better if they had a larger opening to them. These actually remind me of almost like a jelly jar. I think they're really cute, and I think they're really quaint, and I think they make a beautiful gift. But for me personally, I feel like I would get a better throw from these candles if there was a larger opening at the top, and potentially if there were multiple wicks. So maybe not necessarily like a 3-wick, but I think at least a 2-wick candle in a different container would hugely improve the overall performance of the candle. But that being said, I am impressed with how well these little 12-ounce candles did in my kitchen and my bathroom with the small opening that they actually have. So in terms of the performance, let's just kind of talk about that really quickly because we're kind of heading in that direction by talking about the jars. So for me, the throw of both candles was a good, solid, I would say 6.5, almost 7, and that's out of 10. I could definitely smell it in the rooms that I put the candles in. And the strength was the perfect amount. So both strength and throw were definitely just at about a 7 out of 10, which again is impressive given how small the opening is at the top of the candle. You can see that I've burned the hazelnut coffee a little bit further down than the passion fruit and guava. And I have to say, now that I'm getting to the end of the hazelnut coffee, the scent throw and strength is reducing a little bit. I feel like it's struggling to get out of that small opening at the top now that it's, the wax is further down in the candle. So the throw and strength of the hazelnut coffee at this point is more like a 5.5 out of 10, just after about the halfway point. So I would say I have, I don't know, I have maybe right around a little less than a third of the candle left to burn there. And, the fragrance throw is just sort of dissipating a little bit. It's still strong enough for me to smell it, and I'll be able to finish this candle off and, you know, enjoy the rest of it. But there is a throw reduction the further you get down in the jar. Now, I have to say that the passion fruit and guava is actually a little bit stronger than the hazelnut coffee. I sort of expected those two to be reversed, but this is a crazy strong fruity scent. Especially if you have it in a smaller room. I would say this might actually do better in like a bedroom or maybe like a kitchen versus putting it into a small bathroom space, because it's kind of overpowering in a small bathroom space. However, when you put it in like a bedroom, it spreads beautifully, and it's just the right amount of fragrance for this type of sweet, like tropical type of fragrance. So, I don't know, I'm a little bit torn. I mean, I like how quaint and cute these jars are, but at the same time, I feel like when you get to the latter stages of burning the candle, it would be better to have multiple wicks as well as a wider opening at the top of the jar. But that being said, the packaging that they're currently in isn't terrible. It really isn't. And I think most average people that are looking to buy a candle that aren't, you know, like, I don't want to say like a candle snob or like a candle connoisseur, but people who, you know, are sort of used to having candles that have a really strong throw, I think that they would probably maybe expect a little bit more from this in terms of throw and overall strength, especially at the latter stages of the candle. So that being said, still pretty dang good given the container that it's currently in. In terms of the fragrances, so the hazelnut coffee, this smells delicious, you guys. I don't actually get much hazelnut from it at all. It just smells like a beautiful, creamy coffee scent. Like, more, I would say, like along the lines of vanilla with just the slightest hint of like nuttiness. Not necessarily hazelnut, but there's just like this nutty vanilla note, and then just smooth, creamy coffee. It is not harsh. It doesn't smell like cheap Folgers coffee. It actually smells like a really high-end, rich, beautiful, beautiful coffee scent mixed with cream, mixed with that nutty vanilla note. It's really nice, you guys. For those of you that like coffee scented candles, the hazelnut coffee is definitely one to check out. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's one that I would totally actually like get again. It's really, really nice. I feel like coffee scents are kind of nice year round, because if you burn them in the morning while you're having your morning cup of coffee, like they just complement that time of day so perfectly. So that's actually when I have been burning this candle, is I've been getting up in the morning and lighting this and basically having that go until about like 11:30. Then I blow it out and then I burn like an afternoon candle. So it's been great. The passion fruit and guava is so strong, you guys. It really does smell like both passion fruit and guava. It's very sweet. It's extremely tropical. If this were like a summer cocktail, it would be the kind of cocktail that you would have like 5 or 6 of, and then you'd be like, wow, too much cocktail. Like, it doesn't hit you until a while later, but it just has that like fruity, delicious, like summer, like, it's a really great fragrance, you guys. And these two are two that I would absolutely recommend as like really universal, fun, great fragrances. Either one I think would be a perfect gift. If you know someone who really likes fruity scents, then you know that's a great one to go for. If you know someone who really likes coffee scents, the hazelnut coffee one is a great one to gift to them. So overall, 2 thumbs up on both of them in terms of the performance based on their current packaging. But I do think if she were to be able to improve the packaging, that these would be even better performers. oh shoot, I'm running out of time. I'm trying to make sure I get you guys all the information. I will link Orange Rose down below for you. Of course, I will also link their Instagram as well so that you can go check out some of the other products that they have. But I mean, for me, it's 2 thumbs up. I would actually like consider purchasing the candles. These retail for $10 each, so that's really not bad, especially from an independent vendor. I feel like it's a really good price for the amount of wax that you're getting. I'm just a huge fan overall, you guys. Definitely check them out. And thank you to Martina for reaching out and asking me to review these guys, because I don't think that I would have ever heard of the company any other way. They're based out of Georgia, by the way. So if you are down there, definitely check out her shop, because I think she actually has a retail space as well. So yeah, overall 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Martina. And I look forward to finishing these guys up because they've definitely been a lot of fun to burn. So, oh, by the way, there is just a tiny bit of sooting that takes place, but it's not bad at all. The wax is, it's a smoother wax, by the way. So I'm betting it's some kind of paraffin blend. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.